Good morning. Today is the 16th of November 2022. A bit of a red letter day in for NASA, for the world, and for me. I don't know. I've been looking forward to the return to the moon. The Artemis mission, if I didn't mention that already, took off yesterday morning, really early in the morning, and you maybe don't know me, but you know I was right there watching it. All the commentary, of course, to get you in the mood. And it was a spectacular event. I really, really enjoyed it, and I'm hyped for the science of it. I'm hyped for the mission of it. Looking very forward to what's going to be. I think they're still projecting 2024 for the literal return to the moon. This is the first step. Rock on. Things are going well. As far as finally going well, there's been 4 delays, and well, but better safe than sorry, and so far so good. Unfortunately, that good news story rubs against a very bad news story. A year ago, there was some maniac decided to drive his SUV into a throng of people having a Christmas parade in Wisconsin, I think it was. And I remember at the time being horrified by it. Of course, the horror of just not just the event itself, but what instigates someone to do said event, the one behind the wheel. Of course, your mind can't help but go to the terrorism route. Unfortunately, it's been a method of terror that terrorists, for political reasons, have used it to inflict damage, kill people, do shenanigans, as it were. Anyways, that's where my mind was at when it was about a year ago that this all went down. At the time, I was horrified that what was going on, or the why was always the question. Of course, it's the most important question after the loss of life. Of course, unfortunately, we found out why this person did what he did, and what I say unfortunate is, unfortunately, his motivation from this person's point of view is misogyny, plain and simple. I mean, it's so I was going to say amazing, but it's not amazing. It's horrifying to think that he was having apparently what set this whole event in Prague to happen was that he was having an argument with his girlfriend, no doubt trying to win her back, if I can read in between the lines, because he did not put up much of a defense or an explanation for what he did, why he did what he did. But we pieced together, and I think the prosecution did a very good job of exposing that, yeah, he had tracked down his ex-girlfriend, and he was obviously trying to bully her into, I think, not not give evidence against him in an upcoming court case. He apparently, this individual has done a very good job of skirting responsibility for a lot of bad acts, including abusing, beating his ex, who, if I understand correctly, was in a shelter. She needed to get away from him so bad that she is now living in a shelter, which can't be desirable, but she wants nothing to do with this guy. So he sets up a meeting. She, smart woman she is, brings a couple of friends with her, for protection. Apparently, again, if I'm misunderstanding, you guys will let me know, but this is what I'm picking up and how I picked it up. Apparently, he gave her some more of a thumping. The friends intervened and helped her out, and that set him off. That's all it took. Now he's behind the wheel of a car, and they have it all on video. So I mean, he can't deny it. Or well, actually, I don't know that he actually ever did deny it. He didn't confirm or deny. He just pretended that he's a sovereign citizen and he can get away with this, and he's a man, and he can get away with it because she's a woman. That's my read of it, anyways. Anyway, so he does what he does, right? Kills these people. He tried to get away with it. He was caught, and rock on. I mean, the cops found him almost immediately. Jesus. He tries to smooth talk his way out of this, and he didn't get very far. What was interesting was the trial. Now, again, he's a misogynist, right? The judge is female, and the prosecuting DA is also female. And you know that was the worst case scenario for him. Women telling him what to do, how to carry himself. You can't tell me, says this creep. You can't tell me how to behave in court. I'm a man. You're sitting there with your ropes. Even if you kick me out of the court case, I'll pretend I can't hear. And the shenanigans that this guy pulled off, and I can't help reading into that he only went this route because the judge was female and the prosecutor was also female. It seemed pretty obvious to me that from his vantage point, he was a man, they were female, and end of story. He was having a bad day, even though he didn't admit nor did he deny that he did this, even though they had him on camera. I don't know. They're doing the sentencing now, and much to my surprise, he's actually not nearly as disrespectful as he's been, but he still is. He's just not. I guess he doesn't want to be kicked out of court and have to see it on a monitor. I'm guessing. I don't know. I don't know why he's not doing his outbursts and carrying on, behaving like a misogynist. Well, he still is, but he's actually, for this portion, he's kind of in control. There's one more day. That'll be fall. Unfortunately, I'm still bedbound, so I'll be watching the shenanigans of this case. Anyways, that's what's going on behind the patch today. The good news story and a not so good news story. Anyways, I will talk to you guys later. For now, enjoy your day.